Have you ever walked into a room and forgotten why you went there or struggled to remember a name you definitely should know? Most people blame age, but what if it's not age? What if it's breakfast? Doctors are starting to notice something disturbing. Memory loss isn't just increasing in the elderly anymore. It's rising in people in their 30s, their 40s, even their 20s. And the surprising part? It's being linked to a diet millions of people eat every single day. And it doesn't look extreme. It looks normal. Let's break this down. Over the last decade, cognitive decline has been rising globally. Earlier brain fog, earlier memory slips, earlier mental fatigue. Now, yes, genetics matter, but researchers are focusing on something far more controllable: diet quality. Not just calories, not just carbs, not just fat, but how processed your food actually is. And this is where it gets uncomfortable. What the diet doctors are concerned about isn't keto, it isn't vegan, it isn't high protein. It's what researchers call the ultra-processed food diet. That includes packaged breakfast cereals, flavored yogurts, white bread, processed meats, sugary drinks, fast food, even snack bars labeled healthy. Foods engineered for convenience, engineered for taste, but not engineered for your brain. And here's the part most people miss. It's not just about sugar. Large observational studies have found that people who get more than 20 to 30% of their calories from ultra-processed foods show faster cognitive decline over time. Not decades later, but within measurable periods as short as 6 to 10 years. Even more concerning is that higher intake has been linked to increased dementia risk. Now, this doesn't mean one burger ruins your memory, but daily exposure? That's different because your brain runs on signals, and ultra-processed foods send the wrong ones. Let me make this simple. Your brain dislikes 3 things: chronic inflammation, repeated blood sugar spikes, and insulin resistance. Ultra-processed foods increase all 3. When blood sugar spikes over and over, inflammation rises. When inflammation rises, brain cells don't communicate efficiently, and when insulin resistance develops, your brain struggles to use glucose properly. Some researchers even refer Alzheimer's as type 3 diabetes. That's how serious the metabolic connection is. And most people eating this way have no idea. It's not just older adults. It's busy professionals living on convenience meals, students drinking energy drinks daily, people replacing real meals with packaged snacks, anyone whose diet is built around boxes, wrappers, and drive-thrus. Because the issue isn't occasional, it's habitual. Here's the good news. You don't need a radical diet, you need a shift. If most of your meals come from packages, move toward food that looks like it came from nature. Whole vegetables, whole proteins, whole grains, nuts, real ingredients. If your great-grandmother wouldn't recognize it as food, then there's a good chance your brain doesn't love it either. Here's the rule that ties everything together. It's not about eating less. It's about eating less processed foods. The more your diet looks like it came from a factory, the more your brain may pay the price. If this made you rethink what's on your plate, tell me in the comments. How much of your daily food comes from a package? And in the next video, we're breaking down some specific healthy foods that should help fix your brain and keep you healthy. So subscribe, comment, and share, because you don't want to miss it.